Welcome back. In this episode, we'll master the art of prompting inside Google AI Studio. I'll show you how to write better prompts, tweak results, compare models side by side, and explore useful features like media inputs and temperature settings. My name is Shokatullah Safi, and this tutorial is provided to you by TechGenie. So in this tutorial, we will explore prompt types, see how different prompts perform for writing, summarizing, and coding tasks, refine and tweak outputs, experiment with small changes to prompts, and see how the AI responds, run settings and chat options, test model variation, adjust creativity levels, and compare the results side by side. This is more about testing the Google AI Studio in itself with its functions, not about prompt engineering. So let's just dive in. Let's start by opening a fresh chat. On the right hand side, you can see a selection for model, and all the models are listed here. Gemma, others, Gemini 2.0, Gemini 2.5, and Gemini 1.5, and the submodels of the same, Flush, Pro, all of them. I'm going to select Gemini 1.5 Pro. Here is your token count just below that. About 2 million tokens allowed for us to play around with this, and then we can see the temperature of how creative you would like this model to be. So today is all about prompting. We will test some prompts and tweak them. I'm not here to teach you prompts in this video. However, I would like to show you what the abilities are there on Google AI Studio to tweak the prompts in order to get different results. So let's start by a simple prompt. What we want to ask this Gemini model of 1.5 Pro is to summarize the following text in 5 bullet points. Let's run it. Simple. It gives us an answer in 5 bullet points. Now, what we can use this for is creative writing as well. So let's try another prompt. We can ask the model to write us a short bedtime story about a cat who learns to fly. Let's see what it says. Now, we're not going to read the whole story, but we have a little story which it has created for us. So let's go. What else can we do with this? We can ask it to write some code for us. So we prompt it, write a Python function to check if a number is prime. And there you go. It gives us a function for a prime number. Okay. So what else can we do? We can tweak the same. We can tweak the prompts. Like for the code, if you are new to coding, you might want to ask it explain each line of this code for a beginner. Yeah. So let's do that. So let's go. And there you go. It's doing its magic. It's telling you exactly what it is in each of the line of code, explaining it as if you were a complete beginner. So this is how you can tweak your prompts to give you better results. Now, if we want to compare the results, okay, if we want to compare the results, we have got some options to do that. In this interface, at the top, you have options like clear the chat, so you can get rid of all of the chat. Yeah, it goes back to 0. Compare mode, which we are going to explore in a sec. Save to drive, so if you want a chat or prompt to be saved to the drive, you can do that, and you can share the prompt as well with people. So get SDK code to chat with Gemini, and system instructions. We are going to explore system instructions and compare mode in particular. However, we have got other options of making a copy of this chat box or deleting prompts. So let's dive into it again, and we give it a prompt again. But this time what we want to see is if we are going to get different results from different models. Now, one of our window has got a Gemini 1.5 Pro, and the other one has got Gemini 1.5 Pro as well. What we are going to do is we are going to select Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's do that. For the same prompt, let's see what is the outcome from both of them. Okay, I'm going to give it a little code and say, summarize the pros and cons . Okay, let me... Now, I wanted to summarize the pros and cons of remote work in a business context. And I want to test that and see what both of the models do. Let's run it. So as you can see, 1.5 Pro has dived in and is giving us loads of information straight away, whereas Gemini 2.5 is is thinking first, and then it's giving us an outcome. Again, it's not for me to talk about which outcome was good, but if you as a developer wanted to test some prompt, you might be able to see which model is more intelligent and which model is giving you better outcome for that prompt. What if we want to give it a certain tone? Let's test that. I want to create a new chat, but this time I want my chats to have a certain tone to it, style to it. I give it some instructions. Let's, for example, say that I want you to be aggressive in your answers. Okay. So I would say use aggressive tone. Yeah. Right. Now, if I ask it a question and I say, what's the weather like in London? Yeah. What's the weather like in London today? Let's see what kind of answer it comes back with. Right. Look at yourself. Do I look like your personal weather bot? There are millions. So basically, it's an aggressive tone it's coming back with. Now we ask the same question, but this time we say give it use funny tone. Yeah. And we ask the same question again. Let's see what's the answer now. You can see already it's giving it that humorous tone. Well, since you asked so nicely, not really, but I'm feeling generous. So you see, it's trying to be funny now. You can give it more styles, you can give it more tones, but this little bit is actually what you ask your model to sort of behave in certain way. You could ask it to be, an expert of the temperature. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a prompt. Describe a sunrise in one sentence. Now, I wanted to run this at the temperature of 0.1. Let's see what's the response. Okay. Okay, now let's go and test it at 1. The same prompt. Okay, so that was the response from 0.1. And now we are going to test the same prompt at 1. So there you go. A little bit more creative there. Now what if we go all the way to 2 for the same prompt? Okay, there you go. More creativity there. So that way you can control the creativity temperature. Normally it's at 1, right in the middle, but you can have it less. It's not less creative. It's more focused on something and giving you those literal meanings and stuff. And when you let it be more creative, it comes up and puts in its own creativity into it. But that's the temperature. That's the temperature for you. Okay, so you can clear all the chat again. You can compare and you can save, you can share. You can make a copy or delete prompts altogether. Okay, so that is it for this session, for this video. We are going to dive into testing multimedia inputs, picking up files from the drive, upload file, record audio or camera input, YouTube video, sample media. We are going to cover these in our next videos. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you like. See you in the next video.